Hello everybody, my name is Steven Marketeros and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, who is super pumped for Beta 0.9. I know, I am super excited. Like, I have been waiting for this update virtually forever. I have owned this game now for, I think 2 days after this release, 2 years. I know, I bought this back in Alpha 0.18. So long ago, but this game has come so far in the 2 years that I have owned it. One of the most major differences being everything is just different. I think the only thing that's really stayed with consistency is the menu screen, which I've always liked because it's like the Kerbal and the moon all in orbit and stuff. But this version adds so many new features, and the game is inching closer towards being finished. But there's just so much amazing stuff in it already that I am surprised it's not even like done by now. So yeah, there's no saves on this unless it came with any, because I just downloaded this. I haven't even looked at it yet. I mean, I know what's in it, I know all the new features, but I haven't actually, like, played around with it myself, and I've just been super excited to see everything, because I know there's new contracts, there's, like, a new space plane thing, too, or not a space plane, it's a whole, like, vehicle area. The space, what was it called? Oh god, Space Center is completely redone. Okay, what's the career gonna name? I'm gonna name this 0.9, Beta 9. Beta 0.9. Okay, and for the flag, we are literally just going to, we're gonna use, these are new. Oh, these look amazing. Look at these, stripes, circles. I'm having a hard time. ESA, was that the European Space Agency? Oh, yeah, look, they're including everyone now. But I think we are actually going to just stick with default. We're gonna play, for the Kerbals, because the Kerbals are really freaking amazing. Game difficulty, let's see, we'll just play on normal mode. I've actually tried messing around with that. There's so much stuff to do in this game. So yeah, let's get into it right now. I got Beta 0.9. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman, Flight Director, and your guide for this quick introduction. This is Space Center. From here, you can manage all your spacecraft. Blah blah blah. Feel free to have a look around. Right-click over space facilities. Yeah, I actually got this. I've owned this game for 2 years. I actually think I might know how to play a little bit of it. Assuming my graphical qualities don't need to be reset or anything, like on restart of the game, everything should be looking at its finest. I don't know if scatter is enabled because this is literally the first time I actually opened it up as well. So if I need to restart my game at some point, I will make sure. Holy crap! That building is held together with duct tape. Look. It's like poles, like holding it up. Okay, yes. Okay, so besides the developers getting a little bit of a sense of humor and really playing off of how the Kerbals are, like, really bad at designing things, the Space Center looks quite amazing. This is very small. What is the rules with this? It must be, yeah, because I know there's, now upgrade stuff. How do you actually, is it right-click? There we go, right-click. Research science limit, 100. Ooh. A team of scientists works hard to crunch the data. Okay, so you can only have 100 science? Wow, that's actually pretty severe. Max start supported 30. There's no music for some reason. That's actually quite strange. Spaceplane hangar, that's construction of spacecraft. Okay, max start supported. Okay. 5 active Kerbals, and Kerbals can only disembark on Kerbal. That's a pretty cool rule. Max active strategies, 1. Max commitment, 25%. That's actually something I've never actually used before. Orbits visible in map. Really? That's all we have? That's not very much. And then launch pad can only hold so much weight. Oh, what can the runway do? Oh, yeah, it can only hold so much weight. And certain size of the vessels. So we will have to upgrade these. I think these new designs actually look pretty swish, but we're going to actually have to get around and walk around with our Kerbals to see what exactly is going on here. I'm feeling this Space Center. I wonder if that one over there is still the same. We'll check it out once we unlock plane parts. So yeah, as always, the first thing that we need to do in Kerbal Space Program Career Mode is actually go in and accept some stuff. Let's see, Gene Kerman, not exactly noteworthy endeavor, but should be relatively safe to attempt. And yep, we can only accept 2 contracts, which is totally cool. Let's see, you get this 5,000 one as well. Okay, yep, we're gonna leave these. And apparently, I didn't know this, but there is different height limits ones that you can do. So if you set a very high height limit, you don't actually unlock those, which is something I didn't know, and I'm really actually excited to hear about that. So we have some money, we have some contracts, and Werner von Kerman is exciting me. He is oh, no, not... Okay, that sounded way more wrong than it needed to be. He is welcoming me to the vehicle assembly building. Find components to construct my spacecraft. Ooh, I like how they've changed this. Fuel tanks, command center, control. Oh, they moved this around. Oh, they shouldn't have moved this. It's going to throw me off. I'm going to be clicking on the wrong thing for days now. I think the sorting system might actually be slightly better now, because I separated engines and fuel tanks rather from just, like, propulsion in general. Which was, I mean, admittedly a little bit confusing. So, yeah, oh, look at this interior. Oh, this is a beautiful interior. Look at that. Oh, I just have to admire the developers, the graphical designers who work on this. It's like, so, it's comparable to the modern theme of the upgraded one, you know? This is like kind of just one where they lay everything out on the floor. There's nothing super fancy with it. And it just looks so basic. This reminds me of like the NASA days back in the 40s, you know, not that I was there, but it's probably something similar. I don't think we're going to go for liquid fuel. We're probably just going to use a solid rocket booster, because that will probably, and I think if I watched Scott Manley's video correctly, yes, I watched Scott Manley's videos, before you ask like a million times, yes, I do, I'm a very big fan of his. Watch all of his Interstellar Quest, I even watch some of his Xenonauts, and just the kind of other stuff, like Star Citizen that he goes over occasionally. Really kind of interesting guy. So I'm just going to put about 300, maybe 250. I don't know. I actually have no idea how much I should put in. It doesn't actually seem to change when I change that for some reason. I don't know why. That's bizarre. But yeah, I'm going to put in about maybe like half fuel, 250, 216, 250, 258, 259. That looks pretty good. That should get us where we need to go. We have a parachute on top. Oh, what is this? This offset, rotate, and root. Oh, that... Oh, because it'll let you... It's a part to offset. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Rotate? Oh, that's so cool! Oh, something to attach, but I don't even know how this stuff works. I don't expect myself to know how any of this works, because it's just so... I can offset that? Like that? Oh, that's really actually quite cool. But how do I center it? Oh gosh. Oh no. I've ruined this. Oh gosh. Okay, there. Let's hope that's still a little bit straight. I might have just ruined this mission already. Okay, do we have any pilots? Oh, where'd the action group? Oh, we probably haven't unlocked action groups yet. Wow. Wow, that's really basic. Oh, I really like what they did with this career mode. Jebediah. Ooh, he's a 0-star pilot. But that's okay because he is Jebediah. Yes. Like the scientist and engineer. Huh. They have names under them. That's actually pretty cool. Let's go to the astronaut complex. Oh, everyone has their own kind of names. That's really cool. Okay, I like that. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we have Jeb. We have that fuel. That's about all we have. I believe we have our contracts too, but you can check that from here. It's just that my Fraps thing's going over it. Yep. Okay. So yeah, we should be able to do this one. We'll name this the Luncher one, maybe? Luncher one? Sorry if I sound a little bit more swallowy than usual. I just got done eating some ranch-dipped hot wings Doritos. I will say they are particularly tasty, but the thing is that they kind of are a bit spicy. So, not really spicy, they're just, tangy. I don't know how to explain it. They're good. I really like them, but they just kind of have this thing where it makes my mouth kind of just pucker up. I don't know how to explain it. It makes you drink a lot of water, though, which I enjoy them. I can eat like a whole bag of them like at one time and not even realize it. Either that, or I'm just becoming slowly fat because I'm very skinny. Yeah, don't know where all that weight goes, actually. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know where all the food goes. It, like, disappears down my throat and just, like, goes into some sort of abyss. Anyway, back to the actual game. My menu, or my staging group changed since I reset that. So we'll have to manually do that. I'm not an idiot, so I think I can do this. So, yeah, without further ado, let's take off. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Jeb. Let's go. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, so we need to get about 5,000. That shouldn't be too hard, right? We're already at 1,000. I'm going to try landing over in the C area, which should be very interesting. Okay, I think we're definitely going to get above 5,000. Yep, okay, we're going way over 5,000. I think the next one's at 11. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. Oh, is that underwater? Like, is that underwater terrain? Oh. One of these days we're going to have to check that out in a boat. Let's see. Can we see the other space center from here? Yes, we can, indeed. It looks... I don't know. They might have changed it. I don't know. I haven't really seen it yet. So it could be particularly cool. It might not be. But yeah, Jebediah is looking like he is having a blast right now. He's like, oh, yeah, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, we should be taking science. Why aren't we taking science? Let's do a crew report. Okay. We'll keep that data. Yep, over Kerbin's water. Yep, and we'll activate the parachute about 5,000 just because I like to deploy my parachutes pretty darn late. So yeah, there we go. Got our parachute going down. Disable SAS right about now. Yeah, we still got electric charge. Yep, we met both of the requirements. We probably got some, I don't know, science or something, you know, kind of fun times like that. And we can also collect some crew reports from outside of the cabin as well. Actually, we can land, and then we have to store the data. I learned how to do that, actually, the other day from watching Scott Manley's videos. I don't know it's possible. Oh, gosh, I'm swallowing way too much now. I feel like let me just get it all. There we go. Swallowed. Okay. Whew. It's talking through my mouth, breathing through my mouth. It's kind of different. You know, when you've been breathing through your nose for the longest time, and then you start recording videos, you need to intake air through your mouth. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I promise you I haven't had caffeine or anything. It is literally like 1 a.m. in the morning right now. But I am slap happy. Yes. Another term I learned. Had to swallow again. Oh, this is getting horrifying. Oh, I might need to stop the video and get a drink of water. I already consumed an entire glass. Okay, let's, yep, I know how physics works, game. I've played this before, game. How could you not remember that I don't know how the physics works? I like it when physics kind of destroys my vehicles. It's like the Kraken is coming back to get us all and kill us and teach us a lesson. Okay, look at that. We're flipping on our side now. Okay, and let's get out and run some further experiments. Okay, so if I EVA out, I can take us an EVA report. Okay, well, flying over Kerbin's water. That's very particularly interesting. Actually, I should have taken the experiments out and then stored them. Okay, and now if I board again, I can take another crew report. Yes, I can again. From Kerbin's water. Okay, and now let me get out, and I will jump out and take a crew report from inside the water. There, I'm swimming. Jebediah, swimming. Okay, we'll keep that. Okay, so Jeb, if you can actually maneuver your way back back out of the capsule for a moment. There we go. I think we are ready to collect our data and recover the vessel. Yeah, we are pretty far away, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we get? Ooh, 24 science. That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. What else do we get next? We got some parts back. Let's see, we recovered 97.7% of the original value of all the parts. Solid fuel. We returned none of because sadly I used it all. And Jebediah gained 1 XP. Aw, yeah. Good for him. What else can we do? Maybe get a drink of water? I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, everyone, I am back. I got up, got myself a glass of water, walked back to my room, had a short conversation with my mother along the way, and looked at my brother playing Madden. And then I got back, and I realized that I had Dorito seasoning all over my knuckles, so I had to wash my hands. So I went over to my bathroom, washed my hands, came back, found a Dorito on my chair that I had been sitting on, picked it up and promptly ate it, put on my headphones and started talking to you again. So yes, in the meantime, I have been surely and duly busy drinking water and eating Doritos that I find on my chair. You know, if you have your own creative Dorito stories, make sure you leave them in the comments below, because Doritos are pretty darn amazing. Not that they're sponsoring me, I just really like Doritos, and I'm really craving for some more Doritos. After I finish recording this, I'm just going to immediately pick up the bag of Doritos. Oh gosh, I'm salivating again. I'm so for Doritos. Anyway, back to Kerbal Space Program. Whew. Okay, so we got some stuff. So let's see, what else can we get? We can get some bigger fuel tank, a decoupler. Requires start. We can research for 5 science. How hard can rocket science be anyway? Exactly indeed. Okay, so what else can we get? We can get survivability, stability, or general rocketry. I think we are going to stick with survivability mainly because, well, we could afford stability, but survivability is kind of one of those nice things to have where we can land much more expensive parts on land. So that's what we will do. Okay. And that also breaks the way through science, tech, and flight control, which are some really good things to have, especially science tech, because you unlock batteries, and batteries are very important. Also, the science module, the science junior thing, is a very, very high-quality experiment to run. So yes, let's get out of here. Let's go over to our contract thing. Perform visual surveys of Kerbal. Ooh! From visual surveys of Kerbal. Where are these two? These are actually very interesting. We'll have to do those when we get planes. I heard this one year, best to use them. And what we can do is set our flight altitude record. Look, we can get like 4,000. I don't even know what they're called. I still haven't figured out what their currency is called. To me, it kind of looks like a graph, but I don't know. What is it called? Kerbals? Kerbals? Kerwhats? Kersomethings? I don't know. We may be overqualified for this mission, but maybe we overestimate our qualifications. Okay, yeah. We can do this. We can keep that. And let's see. Test the Mark 16 parachute. Test the RT-10 solid fuel booster in flight over Kerbal. That should not be hard at all. Right? Yeah, that couldn't possibly be hard, right? Yeah, so let's get that. And let's see if we can complete that. So yeah, let's get out of here. We have our 2 contracts that should get us actually quite a bit of cash. Actually, this RT-10 fuel booster won't earn us that much. It'll just get us a little bit of some reputation. Yeah. So we can. Wow, we have a year to complete that contract. This one just never expires. We can never fail this one. Only if we're idiots could we ever fail this. We'd have to literally be mentally disabled not to be able to do this. Not that I want to be offensive, but if I could not accurately play a game that I could not reach altitude that high, or if I was insanely young. Not saying that insanely young people are mentally disabled, but anyway, that's a very interesting topic. Let's just act like I wasn't racist there, because I wasn't. I was actually using correct terms, but you know, just sketchy subjects anyway. I think they changed the way this system works. This is really bizarre. Because if you used to pick it up by the capsule, it used to pick up the entire craft, but now it doesn't. You actually have to hold down shift. Huh, how peculiar. Okay, so what can we change the launcher 1 to make it go higher? Probably just add more fuel, actually. If we had double the fuel, we should go double the height, correctly? I think that's right? So yeah, I think it's actually all we need to change, and then we just get Jeb back in. Let's see if Jeb has changed any. Nope, he's still a 0-star pilot. That's okay. He's like halfway there. That's good for him. Okay, so yes, we'll name this the Launcher 2, and we will save it, and we will separate our launch stages because we need to actually correct something between these, and then we'll wrap it up. What else? Do we really unlock anything? No, we don't really need anything else. Is this the Mark 16 parachute? This is the Mark 16. We could test that. I don't know, testing the parachutes has always been a little bit more difficult than I would enjoy. But yeah, so let's save this and get out to the launch pad after making sure that we have all our fuel. So let's launch it. Oh yeah, amazing. Simply, utterly amazing. Kerbal Space Program right now is on sale for $22.49. I could be wrong. It's actually less than I bought it 2 years ago. Yes, because it's 25% off. Right now the game actually is $29.99. I bought it for $23. Sucks to be you guys. I'm just messing with you. I bought it 2 years ago. I was just an early supporter of the game. I really liked how the game looked, even promising a 0.17 when there was only like the new planets being added and stuff like that. Oh god, the Space Center looked absolutely horrendous compared to this. I mean, even this like basic Space Center looks beautiful compared to the original one. Oh, that original one was. Don't even remind me. Please don't remind me. Oh, I remember when the demo version was 0.13. Oh, that was a nightmare. Anyway, let's take off before I bore you to death with all the talking of how much I know this game too well. So yep, we're going to turn towards the ocean, but we're not going to turn as much because I think I turned a little bit too far before. We just need to get ourselves quite a very far distance up. We need to go... oh god, we're going faster than this requires us to do. I've never been very fond of this test in particular. I don't particularly like them. But yep, there goes our solid fuel. Maybe we're coming back down. We'll do it. We're gonna reach 11,000. Yes, we have. There we go. We set an altitude record, and if we need to go any higher than this, we have to add more modules to the craft, which could be tricky. Because, well, I mean, there's no more fuel in this, and this was pretty highly done. You don't know how to really explain that. So yeah, let's ooh, we could get out and do a report right now. That'd be very dangerous of me. Actually, it says I can't do it, so that's probably a good thing because I'm willing to risk pilots' lives. Yeah, I'm a very evil person, aren't I? Yep, okay. I don't actually think I'm going to gain any science on this mission, besides having something which went on a very interestingly high suborbital flight. I just did this one mainly for the money, I guess. It always sucks when you do stuff for the money, and not for the creativity. Okay, let's see. 300 to 500, 100 to 300. We just need to go down to 6. Okay. Okay, let's see if it lets us get this. Yep, I think we just completed this. No, it didn't complete us. Maybe it has to be activated? I think it has to be activated. Ah, darn you, game. We'll get this one eventually. Yeah, okay. We'll have to activate a secondary booster, I guess, at that height. That's going to be very interesting how that works. I have no idea how I'm going to do it. It's like I almost need to bring a booster to those exact conditions and then drop it off of a plane and test it, and that would work better. But I mean, we have plenty of time. Oh crap, a parachute. That's right. Oh darn. You guys were gonna let me talk through letting this craft down, weren't you? Ah, yeah, you guys. Man, you'd let me destroy this craft if I could talk. Yeah, they probably should never let me aboard any top secret things because I would just talk and talk the whole time. That's what I do. I like talking. Talking's really fun. You know, if people always tell you to be quiet, I mean, you probably should be quiet, but, you know, talking is always a blast, too. So, yeah, anyway, we set that altitude record. Let's get ourselves back down into the water so Jebediah Kerman won't feel nearly as creeped out by, I don't know, just being one of the first pilots ever to exist in Kerbin. At Kerbin. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Beautiful money. Return back to the planet. This one reached an altitude record. Amazing. Okay. Let's recover the vessel. I don't think there's any science to be done outside. Look at that. What's it going to say? What's it going to say? Let's see. 0.8 science from that. That's really, really pushing it there. Let's see, parts. Let's see, 1,060 funds recovered. Now we're bringing us to 40,000 funds. 97.5 value. That was not too bad, actually. And crew. No XP gain for Jebediah. That's too bad, Jeb. I don't think we can actually update anything. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Yes, Gene, I know how this works. I've been here many a time. And asteroids are probably about to hit Kerbin as well. 510,000. That is a lot of Kerbal currency to upgrade something. This one's much cheaper, though. Yeah, it's much cheaper. Much, much cheaper. Astronaut Complex, 70,000. Administration Buildings, 50,000. 32,000. We can literally upgrade mission control right now, but I don't think we're going to. Instead, we are going to wrap it up for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed Kerbal Space Program. I will definitely be doing this series actively. There's so much fun stuff to do in this game that I haven't looked at. And it's going to be so much more career-like now that there's stuff to upgrade. So yes, thank you guys for watching. If you like this episode, please do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.